Hello, everybody. Hi, Bob. Hi, Skipper. Hello, everybody. Uh-oh, I think I got to turn my sound off. Hi, Bob. Hi, Skipper. Hello, everybody. There we go. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Mike. Hi, William. Hi, Bob and Skipper when you come in. Oh, Maria, you go whenever you need to.
Hope you feel better, Maria.
Yeah, I hope you feel better.
Oh no, I missed the cow butt.
Jessica Fox, hi.
Right, Jessica. Oh, Star.
She says you're talking. I need to come up. Hang on, I'll get her. She's a pain in the neck. But hello, everybody. Tonight we have a giveaway. Only one.
Hope it's not fish.
Right there.
A squirrel back's broken. A squirrel doing jumping jacks.
There. Does that feel better? Anyway, it's a swan. We'll be giving it away later on tonight.
It's a bird.
A bird.
Awesome. Welcome back, Skipper.
There he is.
Yeah.
I had a phone call.
The man of the hour.
Yeah.
If he makes it that long.
Oh, I ain't got to work tomorrow. I'm good.
Damn it.
And
Where'd she go?
she pushed a button.
Pam. While she's doing that, I'm going to get some food thrown out. How's everybody doing? Colette, howdy, howdy. I know, right, Geek Boy? Star did it. That's right, Brent. Blame it on Star again.
Uh-huh.
Everybody hit that like for Pam. All right.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Did Star do it?
Star did it. Say hi, everybody. Real quick, because you're a pain in the neck. There we go. She gets too excited. You should have seen earlier when Bob's stream ended and we talked for a second in StreamYard. Yazzie was like totally butthurt.
He had his sidearm on, Skipper. He was not amused.
No. He looked up and saw Star and he was not happy.
Really?
Oh, he already left the room. He heard Star barking.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, Pam. Don't answer the door, Pam.
So I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I had a thought when, okay. Door shut. Okay, there you go. When Dan said he wasn't going to be here next week, I was thinking that I could take his time slot and do a longer stream.
Oh, cool.
And get some stuff ready for giveaways and stuff and make it a really fun night. What do you guys think?
Always.
So I've got a busy month coming up because I
can do
want to
that.
try to. I've got some commissions that I want to get done by the end of this month. Into next month, I guess it's still July. The end of August, so that for the camping trip, I've got everything already done and all that stuff, and no worries. And I've got to get some. I think next week I'll try to get a couple things done to auction and some. I've got an echo.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it.
Hmm. But I thought I'd get a couple things done to auction and do a bunch of giveaways, and like I say, make it a really fun night. And yeah, because the camping trip's coming up in September, which is coming up fast. So I need to get like a cabin reserved, and I'm going to put up a thing on my community tab for anybody who plans on going to let me know for sure. Because if nobody's coming, then I'm not going to rent a cabin.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we need to do that. But I need to get like a cabin reserved and all that stuff too. So, but anyway, so probably tomorrow I'll do a thing on community tab for people to let me know if they're going to come or not, so we can start getting all that planned. But I thought if I could rent a small cabin and it could be it could sleep. A small cabin has a queen size bed and 2 bunk beds, so if we just have a few people coming, we could just all do one cabin, and that would work out good. So anyway, we need to start planning. So I'll put up a community tab post for that. And then, like say, I think next Wednesday we'll do an extra long stream and
Right.
have some giveaways and some auctions and just see how it goes.
I could be there for that. I'm off. I'm off the next day.
Oh, good. Yep. We'll plan on it being like filling up Dan's slot and possibly going over into my slot too. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Dan's slot and who else's slot?
Mine.
Oh, okay. But you said Mike's.
No, I was saying I'd do an extra long stream if we're having fun.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, so I'm going to have a busy week getting ready for that because, like I say, I was thinking during Dan's stream when he said he wasn't going to be there that it'd be fun to have like a bunch of little drawings to give away, and just make it like a really big night.
That'd be awesome. Is there admission
Only for you, Bob.
for me?
Yeah. But anyway, for tonight, we do have one giveaway, and this is it if you just came in. It's a little drawing of a swan, a trumpeter swan. That's going to be our giveaway later on tonight. And like I say, next week I'm going to try to do a bunch of them so we can have a really fun night. Let me see how many days. I've got a week, so like at least 10 would be awesome, huh?
That would be awesome. Yeah, so you got Pam in tears. Whose dog is that? Skipper?
That must be Skipper's dog. That sounds like a big dog. Yep, he's leaving. And where'd you go, you little shit? What are you getting into now? Oh, come here. So, what's everybody else got going on? Hello, everybody. Hello, Daniel.
Awesome. Depends if America will let me. Well, Mike, you're all right. I misunderstood her. Hey, Daniel.
So, what's everybody got going on that we can talk about? Did you get your fish acclimated and in their tank, Bob?
They're in there, and I see 2 that have crossed over so far out of the 6.
Oh no, 2 of them?
Yep,
Well, that sucks.
it does. Yep, that's the 2 I see that are gone, but I don't know.
Well, I know that one didn't look like he was going to make it, but the other ones looked okay.
Yeah. What's that Skipper's got up there? It looks like a congressional seal. Oh, it's a corridor.
It's my congressional seal.
All right. You don't get testy, do you? Let's see. I don't know if you can see them or not. Yeah, you can.
Oh, Star, you're getting into the cat food, aren't you? You got your
Oh,
own sitting there.
what-
You're eating the cat food.
What are those laying there?
Those are 2 of the splash tetras I bought this evening.
Oh, I remember people talking about that.
I don't see the other 4, but
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
he hit a button.
I hit a button.
Oh,
I did it. I meant to make them bigger, and instead I took them off the screen.
oh, I'm big enough. Please don't make me any bigger.
Come here, puppy. You're getting into the cat food, aren't you? You little shit.
You're talking like Skipper now.
yeah, you little shit.
How could you blow it up anyway?
Yeah.
So much junk here.
That's really too bad. Like I said, I knew the one wasn't going to make it. There's the other one. Why? Wonder why 2 of them passed on.
I don't know. The water is really better than they even require. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but you see the other fish are fine.
Yeah.
And this has my expensive plecos in here. They're fine. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't need to be barking at the cat.
Maria's got something over 5 feet. Oh, corn snake.
I didn't know they got to over 5 feet. I had some friends that had one, but it was young, I guess. It was about 2 feet long.
There used to be a real pretty one that would come and lay out in the road by the mailbox, and I would always shoo it back into the yard. I don't know if something got it or what. Really pretty. Probably got tired of me shooing it out the road. Probably. So are you going to serve food at this little get-together next week?
Oh, that'd be a little bit hard to do.
Well, not if
Everybody
ever,
can watch me make food.
well, what is that called? ASMR? What is that? What does that mean anyway?
ASMR?
Yeah, people do that like when they're eating, or I don't know what that means. I have no idea.
I am
There's
totally lost.
channels that do nothing but eating. Did you know that?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think that's weird. Mukbang, yeah.
Yeah, that
Where
one.
they
I
just
know.
go to restaurants and film themselves eating at the restaurants.
I follow one. I think she's in the UK. She's really cool. Like she takes last night, she took out her. It was cool there, but she went down by this little river and had her little folding chair and her little grill, little portable grill, and she had this huge ass steak. And she opened it up, the packet right there, and cut it third of it off, and then fried the 2/3. It was interesting. She's entertaining, you know. Her
Yeah, yeah.
conversation. Forget her name now. She's like me. She's getting a little older, but she like her thumbnails are pictures when she was young, and she's a beautiful girl. She's still nice looking, but I wish I could think of her name. She's got over 1,000 subscribers too. Yeah, the mukbang I know S, but what is ASMR? Somebody know what that is? Oh, it said he don't know. Oh well. Maria said when his girth increases some, might give it a few months. You can always give him 2 pinkies per feeding if he seems hungry.
Well, I have a feeling tomorrow's going to be a water change today. That'll be fun.
Mine are all called up till Friday. Today, Wednesday? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Daniken, I was really sorry to see that you lost your tank of fish.
Yeah, that.
I was hoping I would win that one so I could have him send it to you, but I am not good at winning.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing. I was going to give it to him also because I was like, I ain't got room for it, and I knew what happened earlier today with that tank. I was going to give it to Bob, but he has enough.
Yeah, because I need another big one. I really do.
That
Right.
makes me quite sad to hear.
I'm just trying to figure out which tank that was.
What snake? Where?
What tank that he was talking about in his
Oh,
house.
tank.
And he said it's a big show tank.
I was wondering if it was one of the ones that he sits in front of.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Hey, Lefty.
Thank you, Maria. Lefty. I went to Petco today to pick up crickets, and I look. They had upside down catfishes for $7.99. I was like,
So you got how many?
I was close. I almost got all 4 of them. I was like, nah, I can't. I said, I can't. Okay, I know which one it is. Thank you, Kenny.
Sometimes they like to hide.
There's Yazzie. Are you still mad at me? Hey, Yazzie.
I've got it just showing the chat, so maybe. Can you forgive Pam? Will you forgive Pam? And he knows too. He knows who Pam is. Let's see if there's Pam. Look, he seems he's looking right at you.
There's Yazzie.
Yeah.
He was really upset.
Uh-oh.
I mean, he tucked his head into Bob's shoulder, and Bob said he even had a little tear in his eye.
Here we go.
Yazzie. I love you still, Yazzie.
Yazzie, she did you wrong, didn't she? I'm getting long. Bless him. Bless him. Oh, he licked my finger. He's so upset. Yeah.
So, like I said, I got a busy month coming up because I want to have all my commissions done before I go on the camping trip. So I'm going to try to
Yeah.
get it done in this coming month, get everything finished.
Have,
And I think next week we'll do a big shenanigans thing. Since Dan's not going to stream, I'll start early and we'll do a bunch of giveaways and stuff next week. We only have 16 people in here. That's kind of sad.
That's weird.
Yeah.
but they're all the best people, aren't they?
The notification went out.
And 2 cute dogs. So,
Oh wow. Rico says we're almost at
That's awesome.
$100 for Fish Fam Christmas. That's awesome. I'm gonna get a drawing done for that too. So
Maria's giving you a heart. 2 hearts.
yeah, Maria, I should. Maria says wrap yourself in bubble wrap until you're ready to leave for the camping trip. The last 2 years, oh my goodness. Last year and my arm is still messed up, but I fell just
Really?
the camping trip. I still can't lift it higher than about chest high, and I can't lift it out to the side very far, and I can't lift stuff up with it very easily. And it's like, for instance, like when you go through a drive-through,
Uh-huh.
and it's my left arm, so it's like when I hand the guy or whoever my card in the window, it hurts. It hurts to stretch my arm out and hand him my card.
Pam,
Did
have you
you-
thought about handing it to him with your foot?
Have I thought about what?
Handing it to him with your foot?
No. But anyway, I got a feeling that my arm is just going to be this way from now on because I just messed it up.
Well, when you get the meta whatever, you can get a checkout and see. It may not have to be.
Yeah, I applied to get my Social Security. It's been like 2 months now, and I haven't heard a word from them.
It
But
took
once I
me.
get the Medicare, I'll probably get my arm checked out and find out why I'm having these dizzy spells.
It took me 90 days to hear back about mine, and then it took over a year to get disability. Yep. And then when I got
90
turned
days,
down,
yeah. So it's been like 2 months. So it would be nice if I'd like hear from them and get it going before the camping trip, but I'm not going to count on it.
no. There you go. Maria said train star to give them the cash.
Yeah, that would work. She gets so excited when I go through the drive-thru. She's like this wiggle butt of little yapping noises, trying to like get across and say hi to everybody.
Bless her.
Because she's one of these dogs that loves everybody and thinks everybody's got to love her back.
Of course. Of course.
Hello, 503 Aquatics.
Hey, Shanna. She gave you 3 hearts too, Pam.
There's 1 heart for each of us.
Over a year, geek boy. Yeah, I got turned down immediately the first time.
Hi, Julie.
Second time I had a lawyer and he said they'll turn you down again, and they did. The third time we asked to have a Social Security judge, and she gave me full disability and back pay for the year,
Nice.
and five conditions, not just the 2 that we were asking for disability. Get paid to stick with it. Yeah, geek boy, you pretty much stick, unless you're on a freaking ventilator, you have to fight to get it.
Yeah, everybody. There was a guy that I knew that had some kind of a muscle issue since he was born with it. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't MS, but his hands shook real bad and stuff.
Yeah.
And from the time he was young, he was on Social Security.
Hey,
And
Julie.
one day when he showed us the letter, he was probably about 27 or something like that. We got a letter from Social Security saying that they reviewed his case and decided that he was not eligible for disability, and he owed them like $29,000, and enclosed as a self-addressed stamped envelope for your convenience in sending it to us.
Hey,
It's
Stephen.
like, oh my God, he had to like go through the whole go to the doctor thing and all that stuff all over again. Of course, he got back on it, but
Yeah.
what struck me funny was them sending him an envelope for him to send them back $29,000. Social Security is notorious for trying everything they can.
They sure did. Did with me, but it backfired on them.
I know my mom, after my dad died and stuff, and he had a pension, and then she got his Social Security. She waited like 3 months, and then they said they lost the paperwork, and she had to wait another 3 months. And she had to do all the paperwork over again because that's what they do. I see them.
You know who
So like I
has
said,
really?
I'm not going to count on getting it anytime soon, but it would sure be nice not to have to worry about how I'm going to pay my rent every month.
Right. Right. You know, the railroad has really, really good benefits. My sister's best friend's husband died with cancer recently, and she's getting all kinds of stuff. She's 83. I mean, but she still drives and keeps house and all that. We just went to visit her the other day, but the railroad has some really good benefits for the survival.
Yeah, my dad was a truck driver, but he was a union truck driver. So he got it's Teamsters insurance, and he got pretty good benefits from them too.
That's good, Mike. But a lot of people give up, and a lot of people just don't feel like it, you know, fighting about it, and they just give up, you know.
I think they count on that.
I do too. Because the lawyer told me that they're going to deny you again just because you got a lawyer. Well, surely. Then they wanted to do, this has been 5 years ago, they wanted to do like a video conference. I said, no, I want to go right up in there. I don't want to. Nope. Anyway.
Oh no, Amber's not doing good.
Thanks, Maria.
Yeah, that's
Guys are snoring.
yeah.
This hot weather is hard on the fish, that's for sure. And I think everybody's having hot weather.
It got pretty warm today here. It got up in the 90s.
It was 100 while I was driving home from the fish store. Took a picture of it just because I could on the dash.
We got up to like 87, which might not sound like a lot to you guys, but for here, that's unreal. I mean, we've already had more hot days this summer than we usually have for the whole summer.
Sandy, they haven't
Usually
been together for a
we'll
while.
have like maybe 2 or 3 days that get over 80, and we've had weeks and weeks and weeks of it.
Sandy, they haven't been together for a while, and I think he's gone back to the island he was on previously. Some of that directly from Amber that she told me, well, message, not told me, but
contact to me. But yeah, he's been gone.
Yeah, and Amber's been having some health issues too. So
Yeah, she had to get a surgery, and she had to get put up in the ICU.
Yeah, that's where he came from. Right. Yeah, see? What's wrong?
and it's what relationships don't always work out. No, you know, nothing bad about either one of them. Sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Yeah. I think
But I haven't seen Joseph do a stream for a long time either. I hope he doesn't feel like he can't since things didn't work out. But he should come back on and
What was his YouTube name?
what was it?
Joseph's. I used to be a member, like to $20 a month tune. I mean, a member, like for 3 years.
I can't remember what his YouTube
I
name
can't
came on.
either. I can't either.
JH Aquatics, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Joseph Harding. Yeah.
Okay.
Steven says, but let's be honest, it's usually the man's fault. Well, I wasn't going to say that, but you might have a point. Hey, Ty, how are you?
Howdy, Ty. I take it Star Nose Ty.
And I'm going to repeat stuff just because we do have some new people have come in. We have a giveaway tonight. It is a little drawing of a swan. And and probably tomorrow I'm going to do a community post for anybody who wants to do the camping trip so we can find out how many people are planning on coming and start making arrangements on who's going to stay in whose cabin and all that kind of stuff so we can like pool together and save some money. And next Wednesday, Dan is not streaming, so I'm going to like take his spot and do an extra long stream and get a bunch of giveaways and stuff ready and hopefully a few things to auction and lots of giveaways, and we'll have lots of fun.
Ty, are you planning on going? I know you went a couple of years ago. Trip.
I think that Jess is planning on coming. Yep, Montana trip, camping trip. Are you gonna come, Bob?
I want to real bad, but with Daniel, it's Daniel this year. It's always a dog or two that go sick. So I still don't know. For sure.
You can go. I'll go take care of your. I'll take care of your dogs and your fish for you.
Well, I would take Milo and Yazzie as just Daniel. And I wouldn't trust you with my fish.
That's just messed up. I was being nice and you're being a dick.
Well, I was being nice too.
No, that didn't sound nice to me.
It wasn't like I was accusing you of trying to steal them or anything.
You wouldn't have to worry about that.
Skipper, I don't even live anywhere near you. We've got like 3 states between us.
I was just trying to be nice. To hell with you. I can get I can go halfway. I can't go the whole way out there. You know, I'd like to do that too. That'd be fun.
Yep, we're doing it at the Billings KOA again.
Robert could do it. He's close enough that if I go, he wants to come.
Hi, Lauren. So, like I say, I'll throw up a community tab and see how many people are planning on it or interested. It's a long
Yeah.
way for a lot of people, but
It is, yeah. And Ed said that if I come, he'll come. So I don't know. That's good because I can lay down in the back and let him drive and Robert drive.
I think it's the 10th through the 14th, if I remember right.
Yeah, sounds right. September.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
What's that one?
Yep, 10th through the 14th. Or 13th. 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Is that the camping thing?
That's the camping thing.
I was like, what's going on in freaking September since he's doing Flash? I know I got something going on if I can do it. Probably won't be able to.
Well, I think if we can get Bob and Ed to come, and Ty, and I think Jess is planning on it. And I think Derek said he was going to try to come.
Who?
And I have a feeling Ginger's not going to be able to this year.
Hey, Jess.
She was going to come last year, but everything got screwed up. Hey, Jess.
Hey, Lauren.
Hi, Jess. Lauren.
But like I said, I'm going to put up stuff on the community tab, and then hopefully next week I can raise enough to make a down payment on the cabin, and that would be awesome, Geek Boy.
Yeah, it would. I thought about renting, well, I've said that, like a trailer to pull with my truck. I think it's cheaper to rent one that doesn't have a motor, Geek Boy, isn't it? But then you're not putting the miles on your vehicle either, so. I don't know. I've never rented one.
And in the small cabins, you can have pets. You can bring your dogs. So Geek Boy says it depends on where you rent from, but generally it's cheaper for a trailer.
For a trailer, yeah. Oh, you're faster than me because I was looking for his comment.
But I'm going to rent a cabin no matter what, because after the camping trip's over, I'm going to go to Portland for a week. So I'll go from there to Portland. But it depends on if people are coming, on how long I rent it for.
Who's going to watch your fish?
I'll just like get them set up to where they'll be okay till I get back.
I said, can Dan come to us this time?
I don't know. I'll have to talk to him. We'll have to see what's going on. But the thing is, he'll probably want to show off all of his fish and all that stuff.
I had asked him, like a month ago, if he thought he would have the new place up and running, and he said probably not. But I wonder if he'd be comfortable leaving with all that going on. I
It'd
don't know.
probably be hard.
How far is it to Dan's?
It's about a 2-hour drive from the camp, a little bit less from the campground to Dan's.
But we could always say that we'll get all the eats and he can come in to us instead of him cooking for everybody.
Everything in Wyoming and Montana takes a couple hours,
That's
Yes.
the way here too.
If you live in Wyoming and Montana, a 2-hour drive is nothing. That's just like in your neighborhood.
I think it was was it you that did a video inside one of the cabins in your cabin a couple years ago? The cabins were really nice.
Yeah, he got one of the big cabins and it was really nice. 2 hours at 100 miles per hour. And I did a video at Dan's, but it was really a bad one. It was like I should have been paying more attention and done it right.
Well, since that trip, he's built that expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. That's
And
right. He's got
80
that expansion in his backyard too.
80 tanks or something.
Yeah, he built his garage in.
When he was talking in the chat about me, he was talking about, now you just can't leave this chat, but Dan is my baby. Very few people know that. I'm his real father.
That poor guy.
I knew Skipper would have something smart ass to say.
Boy, I feel so bad for him.
I'll see him if he's lurking. A lot of times, he lurks, and it's early there. We'll see. He's probably rolling on the floor like my shrimp that rolls. Red Lodges.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to go up there. Red Lodge is a little town at the base of Beartooth Pass. But Beartooth Pass is really beautiful, especially when you drop over to the Wyoming side of it.
Does it look like a bear tooth?
One of the mountains is supposed to look like a bear tooth.
See, all of our mountains here are covered, with forest, and a lot of it's old, forest.
Well, there's a lot of forest there, but the thing is that the top of Beartooth Pass is at 11,000 feet above sea level. So you are way above timberline when you get up to the top.
We don't have any that tall because they all have something growing on them. They're big mountains, but not that big.
But yeah, Beartooth Pass is really pretty.
Did you know
But
there?
definitely we need to make a trip up there, and we need to make a trip to see the grizzly bears.
Did you know where the Wyoming came from? The name?
No,
There were Wyoming Indians. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Well, you know, I
Yeah.
yearn for knowledge. I thirst for knowledge. And I was watching a thing about Wyoming on YouTube.
Ah,
And so that's why it became Wyoming territory before.
I didn't even know that, and I live here.
See that?
I know how Canada got named. You know how Canada got named?
No.
There was a couple guys got together, and they decided they needed a name for their country. So they decided to put a bunch of letters in a hat, and one guy would draw them out and read the letter, and another guy would write it down, till they came up with the name. So the guy, like, he drew a letter out of the hat, and he looks up and says, C-A? And then he drew the next letter, N-A? Okay, start laughing. If you go up to Canada, everybody says A after everything.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, bad joke.
You need to tell a story, Pam. You were telling a story earlier on my stream about the Nair. That was funny. Not to him, but
Reels. See, a few people in chat are laughing.
yeah. They want to get their money's worth. Hey, Reels.
It's like there's a story about this little town outside of the Dalles, Oregon, called Dufur. The name of the town is Dufur. And the old Oregon Trail used to like drop down past Dufur and then drop down the river, and people would get on rafts and go down the river to Portland. So the story is that there was a wagon train coming through, and one of the wagons broke its wheel, and the guy got out of the wagon and looked around, and he said, well, this will do for now. And that's how Dufur got its name. Okay, enough jokes.
See, I thought that was a serious story. Yeah.
All my stories are serious. What are you talking about?
All right.
Everybody's so quiet.
Everybody has been. I think it's the weather, and
Everybody's hot. I'm hot.
I took
I
a
have
nap.
not been feeling good all for like a week, but today I'm finally feeling a little bit better.
I took a
he was
nap in
good.
my stream, and nobody knew it.
Oh, I gotta make spawning mops.
Get Kevin to sell you some.
Oh, Mike says, where's the line for refunds?
Yeah, I'll have Kevin make me one. It'll take him like 2 years.
Keep him busy for a few months. I think he's got some made up. Surely. Thank you, Maria.
I still think he's making a grass skirt. I told him out on the stream. It's funny.
Be careful. He's Pacific Islander. might be able to tear a grass skirt up. You don't know.
Never know.
The spawning mops that I've made, I just took like a book and like
Mhm.
wrapped the yarn around it and tied it on one end and cut the string on the other end, and
Yeah, that's what I do.
that's
But
it. Strap
I
done.
need. I don't have no more corks.
You got some bobbers, don't you? Some floats, fishing floats.
Yeah, but the cork look better.
Jeremy might have patented that. Don't do that. Never mind. Bad idea. Um, can you use just any book, or does it have to be a pop-up book? Or
Pop-up books make the best. Make the
imagine,
best spawning mops.
Makes it more challenging.
I bet. Chappie's back.
Hey, Chappie, you're a little bit ahead of me tonight, Bob. I didn't see him
Emma?
until after you said that.
I think I just opened my eyes at the instant he popped up. It's Pam's PayPal. McDonald's rocks as well.
Real says he uses a chunk of foam from shipping boxes on its mops. That would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure it would. Oh, guys, you remember about that poor deer that passed away in my yard, and I moved it around to the little holler, little valley around up on the upper property anyway, with the truck, and nature had its way with it, but the skeleton was gone today when I went out, completely gone.
Huh.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking that was a big deer. I'm just thinking what could have dragged that thing. You could see where something had dragged it up through the woods.
A bunch of coyotes.
Maybe a bunch of them could, or two or three, but
Mm-hmm. It'll do that.
thinking probably a little black bear. It was stinking to high heaven.
Could have been.
Dog man. It was a dog man.
Could be.
Right where you left it, Chappie.
Yeah. Had a cat, you could blame it on the cat. Where do I live? Tennessee.
Bigfoot. Yep, Bigfoot or dog man.
You're in Kentucky. Awesome. You're up there where, what's his name? Griff? Yeah. Hopkinsville. Are you near, no, she's in Virginia. Is Jess in Virginia or Kentucky? I can't remember.
I don't remember. He says his game sucks.
When I went to the store earlier, when I was coming back home again, there was a little black kitty, probably, it was a young one, like a teenager or younger, in the middle of the road. And he was trying to go towards every car that came by.
Oh.
And I was so worried I was going to hit him. And then I got past him and I was going to pull over and run back and get him out of the road. but the car behind me stopped. So, but yeah, he was in the middle of the road. He was going to get hit because he was like going for the cars instead of trying to get away from the cars. He was like looking for one. You know what I mean?
Reminds me when I lived in New York, Brooklyn, but of course we would go over into the city all the time and on the subways. But there was a little black kitten that was down on the rails one time, and it wasn't me. Somebody got down there. We had to help them get back up and got the kitten, and it ended up being in my apartment. I had a couple of roommates, and they named it Eustacia. It was a little girl. Man, she was streetwise, but she was just maybe 6 or 7 weeks old.
Oh, my black kitten just came in. So don't bark at the kitties. Hey, lunatic Chewy.
Chewy.
But that would be the last thing I need is another cat. But I was gonna get it just so it didn't get run over. But like I said, the car behind me pulled over to get him, so hopefully he didn't get hit. Yes, I got a little Chihuahua cross puppy. Hey, Sky Dancer. How are you tonight?
Right, gig boy.
Yeah.
Ours said everywhere you turn, there's cats.
You went camping in Sky Lakes Wilderness. Where's that one at, Jackie? I'm not sure where that one's at. Have you gone to see Crater Lake yet? That's not too far from you. But if you go to Crater Lake, go with somebody. But yeah, Crater Lake has a real high hot spot for people disappearing.
I started to say I've heard about the Crater Lake. I like to watch the creepy stuff where people disappear.
Yeah, there's a lot of people disappear at Crater Lake, and it's beautiful. Crater Lake is really pretty. But yeah, missing people is pretty high. It's one of the hot spots.
One couple were a young couple, and they went there to camp, and they decided to sleep in the back of the pickup, and it was open air, just the bed, and they went missing. It turned out it was some serial killer that was there then, but he went to other states too. Some mean-ass crazy people.
Yeah.
Lake of the Ozarks. I don't know. I heard the Land of the Lakes is a really bad place too for people disappearing and for cryptid sightings.
I don't know what I think about cryptids.
I'm kind of like skeptical on a lot of them, but of course I do believe in Bigfoot since I actually saw one. But and Dogman is kind of questionable, but the other ones I'm pretty like, I don't believe in Wendigos and cryptids with wings and stuff.
Shapeshifters. That's the Wendigo, isn't it?
Yeah, Wendigo and what's the other one?
I don't
Skinwalkers.
Yep.
I'm pretty skeptical about them.
Good night, Maria. I hope you feel better.
I hope you feel better.
If you can't sleep, message me and we'll talk.
Well, it's 10 o'clock. Should we do it, the giveaway real quick so Maria can be in on it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and do the giveaway. I just got one giveaway tonight. Next week, I'm going to take over Dan's spot. And I'm going to get a bunch of giveaways ready so we can have a really fun one. Since Dan's not going to be there next week, we'll do an earlier stream and do a lot of giveaways. But there's what we're giving away tonight. It is a trumpeter swan. So that's going to be the giveaway. And the rules of the giveaway are get one guess per person, number between 1 and 75. And whoever comes closest without going over is the winner. And if there's a tie, we do a mud wrestling championship.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter where you live, I can come to anywhere. Geese are kind of mean. Swans are mean. The mute swans on the East Coast are really mean, but the trumpeter swans generally aren't. There are native swan on the West Coast. And wait for me to type start. I'm going to type start right now. And number 1 to 75. What number you want, Bob?
I want the winning number of 52.
52?
Yep. Please. Thank you.
Hmm.
Did you get one in, Skipper? You want me to get one in for you?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Numbers are all over the place. They call that. Guy said he loves mud, so we'll see.
Of course, S.
One guess per person.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And no, you can't put a number in for Yazzie too.
No, he went to the back door like he thought we were. Now he's at the front door.
Gotcha.
Oh, gosh. My Wi-Fi might do a little thing in here, but it'll just be temporary if it does.
Oh no, I was on top chat. Dang it.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to have to help me with the numbers.
Yeah, I got you. I wasn't on top chat.
I'm just gonna let Skipper do that. He's very good at the numbers.
Does everybody have a number in?
Looks like it.
I don't see any more numbers coming in. So, last call. Here we go.
He didn't catch that, Chappie. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to type stop. And we're going to go over to the random number generator.
I want to see that take place. Monitor that.
And here we go. Number 1 to 75 and generate number 11.
Somebody had 11.
Yeah, Rico Stan won.
Did he really?
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, Rico Stan got it on the money.
Awesome. So, Rico, you need to send me your mailing address.
That's pretty sweet. It's his holy mother of ass.
What are the shipping charges, Pam? $29.95.
Okay, so there is my email. Copy and paste so you spell my name right or it won't go through. And send me your mailing address tonight. And congratulations, Rico. And this is what you won, a little card drawing of a trumpeter swan.
Which one is it again? I couldn't hear you.
Trumpeter.
It's a
Trumpeter.
trumpeter swan, yeah.
Why is that, Mike? Why should Rico be disqualified? I gotta hear this.
Yeah, mute swans are mean.
The mute swan is the invasive down here.
Yep. You can't, they like take over the waterways and drive the other swans out.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get past a certain point, you can't have, because they stay forever in the waterways that they'll breed and stay there. And then their babies move on and find their own waterway. But you get past a certain point going west, and you can't have them unless they're sterilized, because they've already driven our native swans away from the East Coast mostly. So they don't want them to go up to the West Coast, because we have trumpeter swans and what's the other one?
Clarinet.
The other one.
Clarinet.
No, it's
Clarinet.
No.
It's,
we have clarinet swans down here.
Tundra swans or something. I think they're called tundra swans.
What the hell's wrong with you?
But anyway, there's two different kinds that spend time in the waterways, and the mute swans will drive them out.
Mute swans.
Tundra swans, yeah.
Also known as clarinet swans.
Whenever we duck hunt, if we see a mute swan, we're allowed to shoot them.
Yep. The queen needs to keep them put up, not let them get out.
Yeah. The 71 joke, I don't get it.
I did a painting of a mute swan one time, and I had there was a pair of them stopped by this one lake, and there was a pair of them. So I had my daughter throw a loaf of bread, and I had her rip pieces of bread and throw it out to him to get them in close enough to get some good pictures. And when she ran out of bread, I was sitting on the bank and she was a little ways away tossing bread. And when she ran out of bread, the mute swans like came out of the water after her. She ran to the car screaming. They're mean though. They are. They're mean.
Mm-hmm. They respond to a throat punch, though.
Oh yeah.
Now the trumpeter swans. One time I was sitting by this lake in Livingston, and there were some trumpeter swans there, and I was throwing bread to them and the geese. And when I ran out of bread, I was sitting at the picnic table, and this one trumpeter swan just walked right up and stood in front of me and cocked his head like, "Where's the bread?" But he didn't attack me or anything because they aren't anywhere near as mean as mute swans. He just kind of stood there and looked at me like, "I want some more."
Those buzzards that were spending time with that deer out there were huge. Big old things.
Were they like turkey buzzards?
I don't know. They were big. They were bigger than an eagle.
Yeah, turkey buzzards are pretty good size.
And they didn't fly far. They only flew up to the lower branches there in the woods. Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's me and Sam.
Cappy has some cake and he's not sharing it with everybody.
Chappie's like that.
I had a craving yesterday and I went and got a little package of sushi. I had sushi.
A little puppy.
Love sushi.
I do too. Yes, you missed the giveaway. I'm sorry, Jessica. You just missed it by like 5 minutes. Rico Stan won the giveaway tonight.
I
But
saw.
next Wednesday, I'm going to try to have at least 10 to give away. We're going to make it a big night and do a bunch of giveaways and stuff. And we're going to start early because Dan's going to be gone, so that there's that opening. So I'm going to go ahead and start at when he usually starts. And I'm going to try to do at least 10 cards to give away.
Jessica, I begged him to wait on you.
It's going to be a long stream for me and Bob.
Yeah.
She's really going to be cracking the whip, Bob.
Not going to be long for me.
Well, it's not going to be that long. We're usually in Dan's modding, so you'll just be here instead.
Right. And then I have my 2-hour special I'm doing too. You'll be in that.
You're doing a 2-hour special?
I just thought I'd do one.
Okay.
I know you'd want to do it and help me, right? Instead of an hour, we'll do 2 hours too there. We'll just monopolize the whole day.
Dan's stream is usually 7 o'clock my time, so it'd be 6 o'clock your time. And he's going to be in California, so I'm going to go ahead and start at 7 o'clock my time next week, which is 9 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock Pacific time. So I'm going to start my stream then. You want to be on, Chappie, and help us out? I'm going to do a bunch of giveaways and hopefully have a couple auctions and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll send you a link when I get it set up. Rico Stan won the giveaway. Hi, Natural Aquariums.
Did Mike ever produce any evidence why it should be redone or whatever he said?
I don't think so.
Mike knows things.
Oh, because of the 71 joke.
Oh, let's see.
Rico Stan won a little drawing of a trumpeter swan.
See how rough it is for Yazzie. He jumped on the hearth and then onto his chair
There is
with
the
his
Yazzie.
heating pad. Yeah, right on his heating pad. And there's a Holly looking gaunt. I might do a giveaway too next week.
Nice. What are you going to give away?
I don't know. Something with skippers probably. But don't tell him.
I love those angel fish.
Parents came from Dan and Aqua Balls bred them. And me, let me rephrase that. He, Maria, and I did a three-way swap. I ended up with the angels. He ended up with rainbows. And she'll end up with something I can't remember the name of. Oh, Blue Steel Episcopal.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Okay.
Sure did it. See
Thank
you,
you for
Skipper.
coming in.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next week. Natural Aquarium says, Bob, I like your taste in fish.
Oh, thanks, Ryan.
Really loves angels and rainbows.
Yeah, I had to get him out of that 33 over there. All right, so what now? Do you have any musical instruments, Pam?
Me? No. I'm not musically inclined at all.
Damn it.
I joined band. I think I was in the 6th grade. And the only instrument left was a baritone. And it was a mother to carry back. I walked to school and it was a mother to carry.
Is that a
And
horn?
then I'd get home. Yeah, it's what the tuba players use to practice on.
Oh.
It's big. And I'd carry it home, and then I couldn't play it because my dad was a truck driver and he'd be sleeping during the day. So I couldn't practice, and I I quit after a while because it was too much.
Just like me, I used to carry my books on, but they never came out of my backpack. I don't know why. Carried them.
I remember Jessica, my oldest daughter, when she wanted to join bands, so I got her a used trumpet, and I remember it was so awful. She was practicing, and this guy that we rented this house from had a bunch of cows, and he came pulling in the driveway, and he was like looking all over the place. He told me that he thought one of his bulls was loose, but it was Jessica practicing the horn. Seriously. And she kept telling me there was something wrong with the horn. And I'm like, it takes practice. Just keep practicing. There's nothing wrong with the horn. And she came home from school one day and she said that her teacher had taken the horn and taken it apart, and there was a crayon stuck inside of it. So there was something wrong with the horn. Oh, she was mad at me.
Well, yeah.
And then my youngest, she played the trombone.
Chappie
So
said he'd like to
my
taste
kids are
my
more
food.
musically inclined than I am. I'm not musically inclined. Jessica had the most beautiful voice. So she used to they'd have her sing the Star Spangled Banners before the basketball games. And she had a lot more nerve than me too, because there's no way. I mean, she'd get up there in front of everybody all by herself and no music backing her up and sing. And she did really well.
Good night, Daniel.
Night, Daniel. But me, I don't sing unless I'm like alone in my truck.
I thought Star always went with you.
Well, yeah, but you know, she can put up with my singing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love sushi. There was a really good place in Bozeman when I lived in Montana that I used to go to for sushi. It was really good.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Ryan. Freshness is all important.
I sound like an angle? How do I sound like an angle? I probably do sound like an angle.
You bent? Well, I don't know. Oh, I thought it was a joke.
That's what Chappie said. He says, I sound like an angle. He says, don't let Pam lie to y'all. She sounds like an angle.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I already feel
Tips
this.
for the day, never buy gas station sushi. Yeah, I will agree with that.
I gotta see these comments. I used to have a friend that owned this was years ago in Florida, too, of all places, one of those machines that Had sandwiches you could buy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they used to change the dates on them. I would go around with them sometimes, just to go around, and my God, they would change the dates on stuff that was bad, and
Ugh.
I know.
Ugh. Never get a sandwich out of one of those. Ugh. That's highly illegal.
Well, yeah, yeah. So, tip: never buy a gas station sandwiches. They would smell of it. They'd repackage it. You had to. But, mm,
I used to know a guy that had a bunch of like slot machines
oh,
in Alabama, and they were illegal, but he used to donate a lot to the sheriffs and stuff.
yeah.
So they would let him know when they were going to do a raid someplace, and they'd pull his machines out real quick.
Yeah.
But he used to have them like at truck stops and stuff.
Mismatch. What's a neat looking plant coming out of the top? Oh, the um, water hyacinths. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the water hyacinths. Thank you.
Warm gas station egg salad is good though. No.
Have you ever done it? Raw tide.
The only thing I'd buy at a gas station is the occasional hot dog.
Hmm. I mean, I have bought things before I knew that guy. Hmm.
Okay, Jessica, good night.
See
I
you,
think I'll set up my
Jessica.
stream for next week like really early instead of waiting for the day of. I'll set it up a few days early and put some of the giveaways in the thumbnail and stuff.
All right. I missed it, Doofus. There you go. Oh, I got a dead wasp in here. Jesus, I'm glad they didn't eat that.
Oh, there is.
Or is it dead?
I had like a Miller moth land in with one of my bettas one time, and it by the time I saw it, all that was left was the wings. It ate it.
Ooh, look at the stinger on that thing. Nope. There you go, little girl. There you go. Whoa.
Oh, that's interesting. My son had an online axolotl class today.
An online axolotl what?
She just had an online axolotl class. Is it like on how to take care of them, or about how they regenerate?
Yeah.
Oh, Chappie, I love Oregon.
Is he be moaning, Oregon?
Chappie says he misses the food, the women, my friends, cheap smokes, cheap gas.
Where was cheap gas ever?
Texas.
Ow. Guys. Jessica said come back. Chappie come back?
I like Oregon, but I know like their cigarettes and stuff are expensive there. They put a lot of tax on them.
Pam, would you base residents on the price of tobacco? Seriously?
No.
Okay.
Some places are really high though, like Massachusetts. When I lived on Cape Cod, the cigarettes there are really high, really, really high. Wyoming is cheaper than Montana. When I go to Portland, I'm gonna like get some tobacco to take with me because I have no intentions of buying cigarettes in Oregon.
I think it's supposed to be cheaper around here. I think most of it's grown around here in North Carolina, Tennessee. But I could be wrong.
Oregon's a lot prettier than Texas is, at least where I've lived. I've lived in Oregon and Texas. But you need to, before you leave Oregon, you need to get up to the northern part of Oregon, on Mount Hood, and go see Multnomah Falls and stuff.
Yeah. My dad used to fish a lot at Klamath Falls, salmon fish. I've eaten a lot of salmon he caught there.
That's where Chappie's at, is Klamath Falls.
I wonder if that tree I carved on 50 years ago. I'm teasing.
No, I haven't been all over Texas. I was in north of Dallas.
I've never been to Dallas. Drove to Houston from Jacksonville one time. A freaking wedding. Oh, this salt.
I'm waiting to see what Natural Aquarium's bought at the wet spot. Oh, just the new tissue culture plant? You didn't come home with any fish?
Sacrilege. These are the two small crabs that I'm going to try to use that shell for. I guess the bigger one there. What Rob gave me.
Yeah.
Troublemaker coming over. How many people are still in there? In here.
23. The thing that I didn't like about Texas, or at least where I was at, was everything either bites, stings, or has thorns in Texas. Like the town that I lived in had a lake on each side of town, but I was told not to take my daughter swimming at all because they were full of water moccasins.
Well, that sucks.
Neighbors came over and told me not to let her play in the grass because there was fire ants everywhere.
What were you supposed to do? Stay in the house?
Yeah. And every time, like, I couldn't leave the windows. It was hotter than hell, and I couldn't leave the windows cracked on my car because if I did, it would be full of hornets. It's pretty damn close, though, Chappie.
And that's where Chappie wants to go back?
Yeah. Yep. He doesn't like Oregon. That's it. That's it. Natural aquariums. And there's very, very rarely a tornado, like maybe once in 10 years or more
Texas?
in Oregon.
Oh. Yeah, so you're not going in the laundry. You're tripping now. No way. Just snoozing.
When I lived in Texas, so I did like seeing the armadillos. And there were some really pretty birds I'd never seen before. Like the scissor tail. Oh my God, they're beautiful. And it was the first time I'd ever seen a snapping turtle.
We have armadillos here.
Do
Hard
ya?
to fathom, but we do. Had them at least 20 years now. See them on the road, ran over.
Yeah, Stephen Wright. Yeah, the cost of living in Oregon has gone up a lot since I lived there. At one point, I was thinking about moving back to Portland, but I started checking rent prices, and it was insane.
How did you end up there at, well, not end up, but yeah, end up there where you're at in Wyoming?
Um, well, I was in Colorado, and I wanted to get out of there,
Oh, okay.
and I'd gotten a job at King Soopers, so it was easy to transfer.
Oh, yeah.
So I transferred to their store in Cheyenne, but I couldn't get a place to rent in Cheyenne because of Buddy. Nobody would let me have a German Shepherd. So I found a place here in Laramie where they'd let me have a German Shepherd, and that's when I moved here. And then I drive back and forth to Cheyenne, which is about 45 miles. It's about 60 miles. It was about 60 miles from my house to the store. and I'd drive back and forth. And I did that for a while, but like over a year and a half, something like that. But I'll tell you what, winter times driving that road is awful. Between Cheyenne and Laramie is
Yeah.
the mountain, high up mountain pass, and the roads get pretty bad.
So you wouldn't live somewhere over tobacco, but you would over the dog.
Yeah,
I don't blame you. These fish are not hungry for some reason. Alrighty. Alrighty.
that's the other place that cost of living is outrageous, is in Denver.
I imagine.
And Colorado has really high state income tax too, like really high. Wyoming has no income tax.
Really?
Yeah, no state income tax in
Oh,
Wyoming.
we don't have state here either, yeah. Georgia has it, but Tennessee doesn't. I am sleepy.
Wyoming has 12 residents. Yeah.
12. Wow.
Oh, yeah. No, it only has 12 residents that actually have internet.
I'd say they wouldn't make much money.
Yep, that's the best thing. Is Washington has no state income tax, and Oregon has no sales tax.
Pine Bluffs. I've been to San Antonio before 4 or 5 days for a work-related trip, transplant conference. It was pretty cool. Ham, Texas is in Australia.
Texas is the closest to Australia in the United States.
I could see that.
And I got Rico's address. If anybody wants it, it's $10. I'll give it to you. He's looking pretty active.
Yeah. Gotta feed him.
Duckweed, yay.
You did time in San Antonio, Chappie. Like hard time. What is Pine Bluffs? I wasn't going to ask. Glad you did.
Pine Bluffs is a tiny town east of Cheyenne. Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't really been east of Cheyenne. It's west of Cheyenne. You should come if you're going to go to that. You should, like, I don't know what dates are, but you could come to the camping trip in September. Skippers wants to know what kind of platies those are.
What the hell is Skipper doing back up?
He's in the chat.
Let's see. They are. Let me make up a name for them. No, they have a name. They're blue. Not Barriatas. I'm not sure, Chappie. I got them because I like them so well. They're blue something. I thought they were blue red tail, but they're not red tail. Oh, you sent her to bed, huh? Gotcha.
Natural Aquariums wants to know if you keep your fahaka with any other fishes or if you would consider doing so.
Yeah, I keep Dharma with those two big hoplo catfish. And she used to take chunks out of them, but she doesn't even bother anymore. Out of their fins, not them. They swim right up by her, lay by her, all that stuff.
You got a bunch of fry in that tank, don't you?
Yeah. I think I'm going to feed them while I am, but not right now. I've got to get some more food ready. Yeah, it's loaded, and those are the platies. Got a bunch of them.
I do wish I could remember the name of them now. And you know where those came from? Like a month ago. Get smart.
It's in the link to become a member is in my description. Oh, good night, Kenny. I'm I'm really sorry you lost your fish.
Yeah, they're hoplo cats. She's just over a foot, and I think they're like 8 and 9 inches.
Yeah, they're big catfish.
Oh, really, Skipper? Mine finally had fry. I've got some fry bigger than these in the. They're under the Jack Dempsey's in there on that rack. Didn't take them too long to get out in the big stores. Beautiful patties. Did you get your mail? When you mentioned the fish place. I don't know about that, Mike.
I think it's right because I clicked on it and it pulled up, but I'm not sure how it works on phones. Okay, guys, I think it's about time to call it a night. And like I said, remember next Wednesday night, be sure to come in early. I'm going to take Dan's slot since he's going to be out of town. And I'm going to do a bunch of giveaways and stuff. It's going to be fun.
Sounds awesome.
So that's what's going to go on next week. And for tonight, though, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. So thank you, everybody, for coming in. And congratulations, Rico, if you're still here. And everybody have a good night. And I shall see you Saturday night. We'll do the art stream. And then Wednesday, we'll have a special stream.
Good night, Pam.
Night, Bob. Oh, let me pull up. Say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye, everybody. Good night. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later on in the week and then again next week. Night.
Good night.